Get ready.
This is the voice of Wayne America.
Lighten up, Francis.
With your host,
Hi-ho, Kermit the Frog here.
Mike Carnes.
How do you measure yourself with other golfers? By height.
Only at WayneAmerica.com.
The supernova's gonna kill us all.
Okay, this guy is the real zero, that's true. Let's just think back when you guys were freshmen, huh?
.com.
Greetings from Wayne America. This is the Voice of Wayne America podcast, an exclusive here at WayneAmerica.com. I'm your host, Mike Carnes, and every week here on the Voice of Wayne America podcast, we sit down with somebody who has some kind of connection with the best town in all of America, and that's right here in Wayne America. We want to thank our sponsors, including AKA 142 Media, and your business can also be mentioned here. You can email me at mike@mikeycproductions.com for more information. On this week's program, we try to do something a little fun every once in a while, and I thought, this weekend, the class of 2017 from Wayne High School is graduating, and it's a big one. There's about 80 kids in this year's graduating class, which is a little unusual for Wayne here in recent years, but a great group of kids. And I thought it'd be fun to sit down and talk with a few of them and just talk about some of their favorite memories and experiences, some of their favorite teachers, some of the fun or funny things that happened during their years in school, and maybe we'll even talk about their future plans as well. And the big question is, if you had anything to change about the last 13 years of your life, what would it be? That's a question we'll be asking them here on the program. On the show this week, we have Ashton Gibson, Morgan Keating, who made sure and got her hair just right for this podcast. We want to make sure we got that done. And then also Peyton Gamble and the best dressed senior in the class of 2017, Devin Henschke. If you could see his outfit here in the room here where we're recording this podcast, you would be very impressed by him. He looks like he's going to run for public office at someday. He looks sharp. So we got these four together. They're all going to get their high school diplomas this Saturday at Wayne High School, and so we thought with them finishing their final day of classes on Monday, we thought we'd sit down and have some fun with them here on this week's Voice of Wayne America. So guys, the first question, of course, is it's all done. The last paper's been turned in. The last test has been taken. The last book has been read. How's it feel right now?
It feels pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Feels amazing.
It's a good feeling to have that part of your life over and done with, doesn't it?
Yeah, it hasn't really sunk in yet.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess one thing I've wondered about this for a number of years now. You guys, you're all involved in a variety of activities. You guys are all involved in sports. You've been involved in band and chorus and one acts and school musicals and all these other activities that Wayne High School has to offer. And then on top of that, you have stuff going on with your church and other family things and community things. I don't know how you guys do it. The four of you are sitting here with me with these bright faces on wearing that you're wearing here, and I see some of the stuff that you guys do on a day-to-day basis, and I don't know how there isn't 80 people having meltdowns right now that it's all over. You guys look great. What's been the secret to keeping it going for 4 years like this?
I'd say not stressing, just living. No matter what happens, even if it's in school, don't stress, because there's gonna be a new day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just have fun.
Just
take it day by day and make the day the greatest.
Yeah.
My parents definitely help me out, because when I go home from sports and I'm tired and stressed, they just are always there, and they have a meal cooked for me, and they're there to talk about things. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't stress it until the day comes.
Yeah, you guys have had a lot of fun here. I think one of the things I wanted to ask about was when you were, I guess maybe thinking about these last few days. What's the one thing that you've been thinking about these last few days as the time's winding down to your final day of school? Go ahead, Ashton.
Just trying to get everything accomplished and try to think about those last minute things, especially now that it's graduation. You're like, oh my gosh, we got to clean the garage, figure out where everything's going. So it's been a rush these past couple of days, but It's worth it.
Morgan?
I've just been thinking about all the memories I've had throughout high school, and it kind of makes you appreciate it more and not take it for granted, and just been getting ready for graduation, and it's a fun time. So I'm having it with my friends, so it'll be fun setting up.
Yeah. How about you, Devin?
Just thinking about all the people I met throughout high school and leaving, and some people are staying here while I'm continuing my education, and I'm excited for the future and looking forward to that.
Yeah. How about you, Peyton?
I've just been thinking about leaving all your friends and seeing where everyone else is going, and it's kind of interesting to see where they want to go in life, and that's pretty cool.
Yeah. We're talking with 4 members of the 2017 graduating class here at Wayne High School, and we'll talk with them more here in just a second. But first off, I wanted to answer the question that a lot of people have been asking: what does the AKA in AKA 142 Media stand for? Well, it stands for many things, but the most important thing is that AKA 142 Media provides awesome kickin' apps that can be downloaded to your phone or tablet. Whether it's your school, your favorite youth sports program, or your local business, AKA 142 Media can build an awesome kickin' app that meets your needs. Drop Kevin an email at kevin@aka142.com and tell him that Mike sent you. That's AKA 142 Media, awesome kickin' apps. Talking with members of the class of 2017 at Wayne High School. You can move that trash can out. We're trying to get a lot of things done here today. There's people that are already we've gotten into the Kleenex box here, and we're only about 5.5 minutes into this in the program. And the funny thing is, it's not the girls that are getting in the Kleenexes. But we're talking with Devin Henschke, Peyton Gamble, Ashton Gibson, and Morgan Keating about being the latest graduates from Wayne High School. And looking back on the last 4 years at Wayne High School, if you were to run into somebody who isn't from Wayne, doesn't know what Wayne is, or doesn't know where Wayne is, and they ask you about Wayne High School, what Wayne High School is like, what would you tell them?
It's pretty, I think Wayne's a kind of cool place to live, kind of cool place to grow up. It's not too big, and it's got a lot of things to do like outside of school, but as a school, I think it's pretty close for kids, and but it's not like close where you know everybody, but it's you get to meet new people too every day. So.
How about you, Devin?
I'd say it's a great town, and it's a great environment for everybody, and then like everybody can do anything, and it's a great environment, and
Yeah, Morgan?
I'd say that our school is very accepting. A big part of that, I think, is Mr. Rule and Mrs. Rule. They make our school have a really, really good environment. And when new kids come, you always see there's people who go up to them right away and talk to them and make them feel welcome. And I like how everyone in our school can get involved in whatever they want. And it's just a nice school. I like it.
Yeah, Ashton, how about you?
Yeah, I agree with what everyone has said, and like it's nice being in Wayne where you have like Norfolk and Sioux City, so you can like still relate to them, and then you have a college in your town, so that's always nice too.
Yeah.
But the high school, like Morgan said, it's really accepting, and like I don't see a lot of like bullying or anything. It's like pretty good with that. Everyone's pretty friendly around the halls.
The teachers usually try to like solve problems right away too. They aren't just gonna let someone be mean to you all the time. They'll see it and they'll solve the problem. So
Yeah,
we don't have like a lot of cliques either. It's kind of pretty much like free roaming.
yeah. Well, it's been kind of neat to watch this, watch you guys, and watch some of the other classes over the years grow here in the community too. So it's been kind of really neat to see this. How this school has progressed over the years. And I know when we're thinking about your senior year, there's always one thing that you're always going to remember. And I've got some memories of when I was in high school. They actually had high schools 35 years ago, believe it or not. Yeah. But when you think about it, a certain whether an event or a teacher or a class or something like that, what's the one thing about this senior year that you're always going to remember?
I would say it's kind of stressful, but it's nothing to worry about. There's people there helping you along the way, especially the teachers, like the senior teachers that you work with help you a lot through the way.
Mm-hmm. How about you, Ashton?
I like the sports a lot. That was one of my more memorable parts of my high school career, because you just get to meet other people from underclassmen that you don't really talk to, so that's really nice. And same with musical, it's not a sporting event, but I met a lot of people through that I wouldn't have talked to with sports and stuff like that.
Yeah, Morgan?
I'd say helping out with spring sprints. We just did that recently, and it was really cool just getting to see the disabled kids do what everyone else gets to do, and you could tell that they're just all having a really good time, and it just makes you feel good when you see that.
Yeah. Devin, how about you?
I would say the sports, musical, and choir, all those events, because it taught me a lot about life and skills I could take forward into college, and I met a lot of people, so it was fun.
Yeah, Ashley mentioned the school musical. It amazed me how many kids were involved in that production. It seemed like almost the entire high school was involved in the musical at one point. Of course, it was a big production and it required a lot of bodies. But that was really neat to see the entire school district or almost the entire school district involved in something like that. That was really neat. We got kind of a quick rapid fire round of questions that I'm going to ask these young people here in a minute. But first off, I did want to pass this message along to you. Have you seen your kids' sports photos in the paper? Well, if you have, you can get a reprint of that photo and thousands more with Mikey C. Productions. They offer a variety of sports photos taken of local and area athletes during the school year, as well as some other activities as well. And they'll be out shooting summer sports this season as well. You can get a digital download or a print of your favorite photo, and you can even get your favorite photo printed on a coffee mug, a deck of cards, or even a cell phone cover. You can check out the wide variety of photos and options available at Mikey C. Productions' photo website. Go to MikeyCProductions.smugmug.com and get your favorite photos delivered today. That's MikeyCProductions.smugmug. That's SMUGMUG.com. All right, we got Devin Henschke, Peyton Gamble, Ashton Gibson, and Morgan Keating here from Wayne High School, members of the graduating class of 2017. Just about 80 strong. They're going to be graduating this Saturday at Wayne State College, and there's one final test that you guys got to take, and it's a really easy test. You don't have to study too hard for it. But I got a series of questions here. They're rapid fire questions. I'm going to give you each a chance to answer, and we'll go through this, and hopefully you'll get them all right. If you don't, I don't know what we can do. I'll talk to Mr. Lanahan, see if we can let you stay by. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But here's the first question, and we'll start with Devin. Favorite elementary school teacher?
Favorite elementary school teacher would probably be Mrs. Hikus.
Mrs. Hikus. Peyton?
Mrs. Thomas.
Mrs. Yonke.
And Mrs. Trenhill.
Okay. Favorite middle or high school teacher?
Mr. Speaker or Mr. Dorsey.
Yeah, Mr. Speaker and Mr. Dorsey.
Mrs. Shart or Mr. Speaker?
And Mrs. Shart.
Okay. Most embarrassing moment? Devin?
Oh. Probably the most embarrassing moment would probably be falling during cheerleading.
Okay.
Oh, I would say I fell up the stairs one time. I tripped up the stairs.
Fell up the stairs.
Tripped up the stairs.
I threw up in Mrs. Myers' room one time right when we were about to change classes, and it went everywhere.
A couple of years ago, I tripped at district finals for basketball, and there was like 5 different towns there, and everyone went, "Oh!" And then I just laid there because I was so embarrassed.
Okay. Who is the funniest member of the class of 2017?
Oh, I'd probably say Lathan Ellis.
I'd probably say myself.
I would probably say, oh gosh, I don't even know. I would probably say Gage Schultz.
Gage Schultz?
Yeah.
I'd say Brenna Bova. She's a hoot.
Brenna?
She's a hoot. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Who is the most likely member of this class to become president of the United States? Devin's suit notwithstanding.
We have him sitting right here.
I'd say myself. I'd in for it.
You're gonna run?
Oh yeah.
All right.
If it was about the look, definitely be Devin Henschke, but I'll go with Tanner DeBoer.
Yeah, I was gonna say Tanner DeBoer.
And I'll go with Devin Henschke.
All right. If you could change one thing about the last 13 years here, what would it be?
I wouldn't change one thing. I had all these great memories here.
I have the same answer. I wouldn't change anything.
Yeah, I don't think I'd change anything either.
I probably wanted to slow down and maybe enjoy it a little more and maybe keep track of my memories because it's easy to forget them. So
Yeah. That was great. That was a great answer to the question. I was always wondering how you guys would answer that. That's a great one. College and career plans.
I'm going to Northeast Community College, and I'm going to go in for criminal justice.
Okay.
I'm going to University of Nebraska-Lincoln, but I haven't decided a major yet.
I'm going to Central Community College in Columbus, and I'm playing softball, and I'm studying in psychology.
Okay.
I'm going to the University of Nebraska at Kearney, and I'm studying business administration and management.
Okay. Finish this sentence. When I finally get that diploma and the graduation parties are done, I will
Sleep.
Do a cartwheel.
Work.
work. Okay.
Yep.
All right, well, that's going to do it for this edition of the Voice of Wayne America, and we've been talking with members of the class of 2017. I want to thank Ashton Gibson, Morgan Keating, Peyton Gamble, and Devin Henschke from the class of 2017 for stopping by to talk about the end of this chapter of their lives. So, guys, I wish I could say this to all of your classmates, but I'll say it to you and pass it on. You guys have been an absolute blast to cover these last several years with me working at the newspaper and doing this venture here, and it's been a lot of fun. And I've covered a lot of high school classes over the course of my career, but I don't know that I'm going to miss that. I don't think I've missed a class as much as I think I'm going to miss this one. You guys have been a blast. So
Miss it too.
So thank you very much. So be interested to see what happens with these young people down the road as they go into the next chapter of their lives, and they will be graduating this Saturday at 2 o'clock at Rice Auditorium on the campus of Wayne State College. So if you have nothing better to do on Saturday, go to graduation, watch these young people take the walk down the aisle, get their diploma, and move on to the next chapter of their lives. So thanks again to the class of 2017, and check back to WayneAmerica.com as we continue to tell the stories of the people who make this the best town in all of America. That's right here in Wayne America. Have a good week, and we will see you later.